I'm Eric Stark. I'm joined by Dan Plack, our NFL guru for Lancaster newspapers. You've been making these draft picks for the paper since 1983.
Yes.
Draft comes up this Thursday. You had your picks in the paper this last week, and now we want to get into more in depth here. Let's talk Eagles. We're going to talk Steelers, Ravens, and I'm a Packers fan. We'll talk the Packers, and maybe try to even find out where some of our local college teams might be doing. Eagles first. What are their needs?
Well, first of all, the real story of this draft is that there's no number one clear-cut player. It's a very deep draft. I think people are going to like it. It's a very interesting draft. As far as the Eagles go, they need to completely overhaul their defense. They signed a lot of defensive players in free agency. They could go offensive line, offensive tackle with the first pick. If the player they like, and there's 3 stars, if he's not there, then I think they'll trade back.
Who do you like at number 4 for them?
I like Eric Fisher,
Okay.
Luke Joeckel, or Lane Johnson.
If those 3 are gone, that's when you think they're going to trade back.
I think they'll trade
Okay.
back because a lot of teams want to move up and get either one of those tackles if they're there, or it could be a cornerback or a safety, whatever.
My concern is Howie Roseman tries to outsmart everybody the last couple of years. Thinks he's smart everybody. It seems like everybody else we figure out is smarter than him. So by just trading back and getting quantity over quality does concern me. But if Lane Johnson, it might still be there a few picks later, I would be all for that because I think he's very similar to Fisher and Joeckel, as you mentioned. He's very athletic, and you can get that extra second or third round pick, which is very valuable this year. There's a lot of depth this year. Maybe then they can get the E.J. Manuel or go get like a Rhodes to play a cornerback, or go get that safety like an Elam out there that could really help the team.
Well, the good news for the Eagles fans is that Tom Gamble is now the player personnel director, and he helped build the 49ers in a hurry.
There seems to be about 7 different names you hear at number 4 for the Eagles. And I think if there's 7 different names, well then, even if you don't get one of those 3 offensive tackles, then you go defense and get Star Lodolele, how they do,
Very good.
or Ezekiel and Anasa, who's a boom or bust, you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very scary. Could be great or could be a bust.
Charles Haley is what I've been heard him compared to, sort of a linebacker, defensive end type. And then this hybrid defense, that could be interesting. And Sheldon Richardson's another name from Missouri. What do you think of him?
Well, Sheldon's a very stout defensive tackle, solid, not flashy, but solid player.
Okay, I think if they trade back, this is what they're looking at, those options.
You're right.
Let's talk Steelers. 17th pick.
Jarvis Jones is who I pick if he's there. He can play defensive end, outside linebacker.
From Georgia.
In their scheme, outside linebacker. He's field fast. He's a sack artist. He'd be a good player for them.
Steelers always seem to have somebody fall to them, and he would be a heck of an athlete to fall to him. He was
do.
picked a lot higher a couple months ago, but he had a little bit of health concerns, so it could be interesting. The Ravens at 32, Super Bowl champions, what are they going to do?
Probably linebacker or safety. They need a safety to replace Ed Reed. So it could be Jonathan Cyprien, Eric Reed, any of those players.
And if not, they'll go linebacker. They'll go in that in the second round,
Yes.
correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We have the Green Bay Packers. We have a lot of Packer fans around here. I travel with them. Tell me what the Packers are going to do.
Could be tight end, linebacker, or running back. I don't think any running back's going to go in the first round, but he could.
They could use that running back. I also think they may go tight end. I don't think they're that happy with Jermichael Finley. I think they're going to go get the tight end from Notre Dame.
Tyler Eifert.
Yes. Penn State, Temple, Pitt.
Yeah.
Is this a good year for their local
No,
colleges?
there's none of those players from those schools that are eligible or going to be early picks. Mike Motti, maybe third or fourth round.
And that's the earliest of those guys.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Well, tune in for the draft. Starts on the Thursday and goes all weekend long.
8 o'clock.